You are now 15 years old. You've pleaded guilty to 2 counts of causing grievous bodily harm with intent, 1 count of assault, and 1 count of murder. You've also pleaded guilty to the offence of possessing a bladed article, namely a knife, in a public place. I must now sentence you for those offences. You are still a child. You're only 14 years old at the time of these offences. But most right-thinking people would struggle to comprehend that what you did over the course of just 3 days in January last year were the actions of a child. Beginning on the 19th of January 2025, you engaged in a campaign of serious violence against different people, culminating in the fatal stabbing of Leo Ross. Leo was an innocent schoolboy who was just on his way to meet a friend in the park. At just after 3:30 in the afternoon, on the 21st of January 2025, you stabbed Leo with a knife and left him to die. Leo was only 12 years old.
So I have a statement on behalf of myself and the Westons as well, who are Leo's foster family. So this was a tragic and random act of violence which killed an innocent young boy. We welcome the sentence of Leo's attacker to life in prison. We will likely never know why he decided to attack Leo, who was completely innocent. We hope Leo's family can take comfort in this, even though nothing can bring him back. Leo's mother, Rachel Fisher, said, "My son Leo was the sweetest, most kind-hearted boy. He didn't have a bad bone in his body. My baby's life was stolen for no reason whatsoever. My life will never be the same again without him, and he will be loved and missed forever." Leo's foster family, the Westons who are behind me now, have said that no sentence can ever undo or compensate the loss of Leo, nor return him to us. Our family will live with this pain forever. Leo was taken from us for no reason in a senseless and unprovoked attack of violence. He was deeply loved and should still be here laughing, living and sharing life with us. We miss him every day. Our world has been torn apart, and his absence has left a permanent void in our family, one that can never be filled. While we acknowledge the court's decision today, it marks neither closure nor healing. It is simply another step in a journey of grief that began with the murder of Leo. Our focus remains on remembering who Leo was, not how he was taken from us. Thank you.
Are you happy to take some questions?
Yep, sure.
Shocking. What we've heard today is completely and utterly shocking. What are your thoughts on what you've heard today? And also, how traumatic was the investigation?
So, first of all, I'd just like to pay credit to the strength shown by Leo's family throughout the entire process, so the investigation and the hearings at court. Today, listening to the harrowing evidence and the information which came out regarding the offence and how it was carried out was difficult to hear for everyone. The strength they've shown has been amazing. With regard to the sentence, as I've said in the statement there, no sentence will ever be enough. However, the fact that the person involved has a life sentence and will be on life licence gives some comfort that he won't be released until it's safe to do so.
How difficult, though, was it for you and your team to investigate something like this? A 14-year-old essentially killing a 12-year-old vulnerable boy.
Yeah, it's an extremely difficult investigation. As you can imagine, many of the officers involved have children around that age, so it's an extremely challenging investigation, as I say, to keep your own emotions out of it, to remain focused. But ultimately, that's been achieved. The evidence has been obtained, and the person involved was left with no choice but to plead guilty.
Will the defendant please stand? The sentence I pass on you is as follows. For count 4, the murder of Leo Ross, and having regard to the assault against you, to detention for life at His Majesty's pleasure, with a minimum term of 13 years. From the minimum term of 13 years, there must be deducted the number of days you have spent on remand in custody for this offence, which I'm told is 379. It's important to emphasise so that you and all those viewing this sentence can understand the position, that the minimum term is just that, a minimum period which cannot be reduced in any way. After your minimum term is served, there is no guarantee that you will be released at that time, or at any particular time thereafter. It is only if the parole board decides that you're no longer a danger to society and fit to be released that you will be released. That will not be before you have served every day of your minimum term. Even if you're released after serving your minimum term, you will remain subject to licence for the rest of your life. That means that you may be recalled to continue your life sentence at any time if considered appropriate. It is in these ways that a life sentence with a minimum term protects the public for the future. That concludes my sentence. You may take him down.
I was probably here around about 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I was, because I just come out every now and then run my bike. I was riding because there's the mechanic shop up there.
Okay.
I was going to come through here because that's leads out where that is. But I seen him, and then I seen this woman, she was walking down, so I told her to call you guys. Yeah, so I told her to call you guys. Then I went to get some help from different people, and that's all I know about it. He was laying there like that when I got here, and that's all I know about it.
So you've not seen anyone near him, or you've seen him land, but has he?
Okay. Okay. Can I just take your name?
So just to confirm, you've been riding along here around 3ish.
Yeah.
Was it 3 bang on, or was it after 3? Because it's now
Can't really remember, but it was around the 3
near to 4. You've then seen the lady in.
mark. Okay. No, I've seen him, and then as I was looking, I didn't touch him because that could put me in that case.
Okay.
But I was seeing her, she was walking there, so then, yes, so I came and told her to call the police, and then I went and got him, and then him.
Okay.
So the day Leo was murdered, we now know that the boy involved had previously tried to assault another lone female who was walking in the park. He was interrupted during that attack and fled. However, he continued to ride his bike around the park, and the pattern of behaviour that emerged looking back at other offences is that it would appear he was hunting for another victim. And I use that word deliberately because that's the behaviour that was demonstrated from watching the footage. After he tried to assault the first female, he then comes across Leo Ross, who was a 12-year-old boy walking home from school. By all accounts, Leo was a lovely boy, had never been involved with the police before, no bad reports from school or anything like that, no record that he was in trouble with anyone or had any kinds of disagreements with anyone at all. In particular, he didn't know the boy involved, and they'd never had any kind of disagreement or met each other before, so it's a completely random and unprovoked attack. It would appear that the boy responsible has approached Leo and has stabbed him once to the stomach, caused him a catastrophic injury which he couldn't survive. After doing so, he's then discarded the knife that was used. He's thrown it into a river which is near to the scene where Leo was stabbed, and he's then gone and alerted another person to the attack as if he's just come across it himself, so pretending that he was just an innocent member of the public.